Coming to you loud and clear.
It's famous athletics, and if you're looking to sleep in comfort or be outdoors in comfort, I need you to get them cozy soles. It's your guy, Famous Athletics. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a video like this. Throw that straight left down the pipe. Make sure you hit that like button and share this with anybody you talk boxing with or any type of sports. Famous Athletics, the dopest channel on the planet. Now that we got that out the way, so this has been something that's been brewing like some tea. You know, this been brewing like some tea, and I personally wanted to see this fight a little while ago. You know, I personally wanted to see Louis Collazo face Errol Spence Jr. about a few months ago, before the Lamont Peterson name came up. I'm pretty sure Louis Collazo's name was thrown up in the hat, so I'm not surprised that he's calling out Errol Spence Jr. He's doing it now while Errol Spence Jr. has a fight. Before this, I'm pretty sure Louis Collazo was one of the guys they were looking at. Somehow, some way, Louis Collazo had an injury, and for me now, I think it's more of Louis Collazo is just in the matter of he needs a fight. You know, he needs a big fight, and he'll love a title shot. You know, Louis Collazo is a warrior, a guy who was in there with the best of the guys. You know, he said he beat Victor Ortiz and he beat Sammy Vasquez and these southpaws, but let's not get it twisted. None of these guys are Errol Spence Jr. I think Louis Collazo had his chance a while ago. He didn't take opportunity at his shot, so who knows if Errol Spence Jr. is even looking towards Louis Collazo way. Now, is this an interesting fight? Hell yeah. Louis Collazo is always in a good fight. It's rare you see him in a whack fight. He's a barn burner, you know. He's the guy that you put your hands in front of the smoke before the fire starts the whole region or sets the whole region up. You get what I'm saying? Louis Collazo is the guy who's going to be in there and give it his all. Now, he has quit against Keith one-time Thurman, but that was because cuts, and he knew that it was only a matter of time before Keith one-time Thurman beat the living dog shit out of him, and he would have to submit that way. So he got TKO because of cuts he had over his eyes, and that brings me to the point of Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. would decapitate Louis Collazo. Good style matchup, but Louis Collazo is up there in his 30s, or he's probably around his mid-30s. Let's say that. He's been through hell. He's been through a lot of wars. He will not be able to physically take the punishment that Errol Spence dishes out. Now, will he make this a good fight? Will he get in some good shots? Hell yeah. Is he liable to hurt Errol Spence? I don't see that happening with his precision and all. I still don't see that happening. Earl is just a little too strong, and he's gonna have a good time if they do fight Louis Collazo, because Louis Collazo, he does have footwork. He'll be able to move for the first 3 rounds. After that, the body shots will start getting to him and wear him down. Busted eye. He'll have a busted eyebrows like he did before. You think he quick in the Thurman fight? Imagine what Errol Spence is gonna do to him. Errol Spence is gonna bust him down. Errol Spence is gonna give him a whooping of his lifetime if he does get in the ring. And I'll tell Louis Collazo this personally. You know, being a New Yorker, I'm from New York, and you're a New Yorker. That fight, it will be very, very, very interesting. Even though I got Errol Spence winning Errol Spence Jr. winning by a long shot, I don't see this guy taking advantage of the mistakes Errol Spence does. I think Errol Spence, once he sees Louis Collazo is injured, he's gonna see Louis Collazo like a deer, a gazelle that he's been chasing. And once he catches the gazelle, he's gonna grab it by the throat. And, you know, all the blood will start rushing out his neck, and when he's done with the carcass, maybe somebody else will be able to pick him up. Maybe this will be a retirement fight for Luis Collazo. We don't know, but I'm not surprised Luis Collazo called out Errol Spence Jr. Luis Collazo been in the realm or the running to even get a fight with Errol Spence Jr. One of the guys that I said would fight Errol Spence Jr., but somehow, some way, he had an injury. I thought he was ducking, but if he does want the Errol Spence Jr. smoke, I'm pretty sure Errol Spence would give it to him. Next year, everybody looks like they tied up. So we'll see, man. If Collazo is open, if I was Spence, I'll take that fight. That's the name on the record. It's more experience under your belt. It's a crafty guy. It's a guy who's going to go in there and teach you some things. Luis Collazo has some things to teach Errol Spence Jr. I don't care who Errol Spence Jr. been in camp with. Luis Collazo has a good fighting style. And to be honest, I would love to get in the ring if I was a boxer to fight Luis Collazo, just to see some of the stuff that he does is definitely dope. As far as record, I don't care about the record. I'm talking about Luis Collazo as a fighter and just as a guy who has some experience to bring to the table and could teach Errol Spence Jr. some things. Errol Spence Jr. is still young, you know, from Dallas, Texas, you know, born in New York, you know, this is an intriguing fight, man. I'm actually hyped about this fight. I hope this fight is made. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Luis Collazo was in a run in the face Errol Spence Jr. a couple months back, but I don't think he wanted to take the fight. I think this is more of a fight where he needs the fight and he wants this title shot. So Errol Spence Jr., I think, will give Luis Collazo the title shot. Keith Thurman doesn't want to fight him. He's fighting Jesse Vargas. You know, not Adrian, sorry. Brandon Rios is fighting Danny Garcia. So we have Errol Spence Jr. versus Lamont Peterson January 20th. Then we got Garcia versus Brandon Rios, which I'm gonna touch on February 11th. Then you got Keith one-time Thurman taking on Jesse Vargas. I don't know the date. I'm thinking it's April, but yeah, April. And then Keith Thurman has no interest in fighting Errol Spence Jr. Danny Garcia, if he gets past Brandon Rios, might not fight to the end of the year. And Errol Spence Jr. in 2018 says he wants 3 to 4 fights. You know, hopefully he gets 3 fights. We get to see Spence in action. I love to see him in the ring. I'm gonna do it analyzing Errol Spence Jr. and this will be up maybe Saturday. You know, I'll put it up Saturday. But it's your guy, Famous Athletics. Everything's a sports. So it's my sportsmanship award. And y'all let me know if y'all think Lamont Peterson and Errol Spence Jr. fight is going to be better than Luis Collazo versus Errol Spence Jr. fight when it does happen, because I see Errol Spence getting past this fight and possibly taking on Luis Collazo. It's your guy, Famous Athletics, and I'm gone.